Alright, it's just this tablet again, right? Yeah. Interesting how the frame rate drops when you're in these dungeons too. Like the frame rate just tanks when you're in these little special dungeons. And I think that's just part of Dragon Quest. Does anybody know why that is? Like did they do it on purpose or what? Because I mean it's 60 FPS normally. Smooth like water. You know what? Before I do grind up weapons, I should grind up. I should get more keys first. The limitation of how the lighting effect worked. Really? So basically, it was just NES hardware. They wanted to do a neat little torchlight mechanic. Second layer, yeah, that makes sense. So if you're running on an emulator, you can just disable the darkness layer. That's kind of funny. Alright, so I can do a second tile out. Oh! Yeah, baby! Nice. What do we have here? I've been waiting long for one such as thee. Take the treasure chest. Stones of sunlight. Okay. That's one of the key items I needed. Wow! Rude? He's like, alright, here, a legend. Get the hell out of my house, piece of shit. Okay, I think this was actually required, because when stone and rain meet, the rainbow appears or whatever, so we have the stone, so now we need to go to the graveyard to, get the harp, which we can turn in for the Staff of Rain, then we can go back to Southtown, make a rainbow, but we still need, like, the legendary sword, I guess, in order to pierce the dragon's scales. 413 till next level. That would be 2000 XP. Double rainbow all the way across the swamp. What does it mean? Old man needs some alone time. Yeah, all right, Roshi. Have all the alone time you need, buddy. Maybe I should. You know, I think I know what I need to do. I need to get a Chimera wing. No, I can just hoof it. I think I'm gonna go to the higher level town where I can buy magic keys, and I'm gonna grind there. Because there's less like walking back and forth. But I need 2 wings. Wow, I missed twice. One to get there, one to get... Well, no, I just need 1 wing. I'll walk there. Lost already. Oh boy. Alright, I think I found where I needed to be. I want to go up to this town. I want to check the shop really quick. while I'm there just to see what it had. But I'm pretty sure like the best weapon I can get aside from the broadsword is already what I have, which is the axe, the hand axe. But I honestly I don't know. I'm not a fan of it. I feel like it has a weird calculation formula. I want to get that broadsword. All right, you had the wings, right? Nope. There's the full plate. Only 3,000. Might as well just save up 7,000 for the magic armor. Da-da-dun-dun-dun. There's the inn. Item shop. Yeah, only 3K. Wing. I want to waste the key for this asshole. I feel like he might give me some important information. You know, if I'm going to the town of Magic Keys, yeah, so I found the flute. No, Howard had it, but he went to Rimulder and never returned. This asshole! Hey! 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 I know, right? Just get 2 half plates and like glue them together, and then you have a full plate, and that's only 2,000. I should get a discount for buying in bulk, like someone else mentioned. Alright, we're gonna go through that. You know what I should do is actually explore that cave to the south. I can kill everything now, like the metal scorpions and everything, so I think it's worth exploring that cave, see what I can find. Now that I have the light spell, it's much more manageable. And I have a full stock of herbs. Heck, I might even just start using herbs, since I can just go get them for free. Since every freaking gold is, like, precious in this game right now. Sell all my teleport stones? I'm not that high level. I'm not that good to do high level strats like that. I love expanding the light radius and realizing that this side passage had literally nothing and there was really only one passage and it was down. Feels good. Feels good, man. Yep, literally nothing down here. Jerk video game. Confirmed. What? That's a forced encounter. Holy crap. That's a trap tile. So there is something down there, but I gotta be able to fight a dragon to get to there! Holy crap, man! My life flashed before my eyes! I thought I was done for! I thought I was done for! Oh my god! Okay, well, we're alive. Somehow. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, there's a magic key door there as well. Well, I suppose there is something there. Go warrior some dragons. Pass. They go pass. Owie! Uh-oh. There's the town I want. There's a lot of stuff I haven't explored in this area. Okay, I want to check what the vendor has just to be sure, but I'm pretty sure I just want the broadsword. Broadsword. I mean, half plate for 1,000, that's not bad at all. I think I should go for the half plate. We'll see how fast it is grinding in this area, but pretty sure. Ooh, hello. Four steps south of the bath and coal, thou shalt find a magic item. Well, I do have a wing. Okay, four steps south and coal, a magic item. Cool. It's very coal. Oh my god, dude. This dude. Out of my way. Out of my way. Whoops. Wings. Hey, nice. I will take that. This is the town that I can buy the magic keys in, so I don't need to worry too much about it, but Stones of sunlight. I got the stones of sunlight. I wonder if I can use those in the cave and it's like a perma torch, and then I just don't need torches anymore. I'll have to check that out. I don't know if using it is gonna be. I mean, it's like a key item, I think, right? So I'll have to try to use those after I save it. Although I will say the wings only cost 70 money, and I had to use a 85 gil freaking magic key to get it, so, yeah. 70 money. Alright, now the grind begins here. We can beat these things up. I think we get like 30 gold per, which is pretty dang good for this time. Yeah. The only bad thing is the inn is 55 over here. I mean, at this point, I kind of want the one-step encounters, so I'm okay with it. Wow, the skeleton's kicking my butt. Hello? When did skeleton get so good? You're like old school, man. You should be a face roll. Well, that's like 2 encounters and half my MP, so I mean, if I got 60 gold and it's 50... it's not necessarily the fastest gold grind if that's the case. Oh, great, I'm asleep. Fantastic. Oh boy. Well, this is the first one we've had to fight of these and actually intended on killing. Maybe I should go for the plate mail first. I don't know. Honestly, I feel like the axe was a mistake, you know? And I just want to get off of it. Well, it's all over the Discord and the Twitters and everything, so if you follow the social media, you'll be kept appraised of all the stuff. Plus, I mentioned it a few times at the end of the fiesta. But, you know, that's why the social media is there, so you can stay appraised of all the cool things that we're doing. I know. Social media. That means you have to be social. Ugh. But you don't really. You can just make accounts to follow people and just read. Oh no, you're fine. I'm just letting you know that there's a way to keep up with it. That's all. You do you, boo-boo. I ain't upset. Skeleton's a snappy dresser? Sure. Ow. Shit. Gregory, Dale, thank you for the sub gift to Cyberventure. Welcome back in. 49 gold, whatever, money. Arbitrary in-game currency. Well, the XP is definitely good, and I'll be leveling up pretty soon. So I mean, even if I can't like reliably farm these things, you know, I think it's worth it just for the really much better XP. It's kind of funny. This game is like, it's literally like 80% grind. You know, I always said like these old school RPGs, they kind of heavily encourage grinding because the actual like content of the game was relatively simple and short. And I said that without really remembering all of the limitations of DQ1 and how like grind focused it is. And man, let me tell you, I couldn't have been closer to the mark. Because this is basically grind a whole lot because we can't really fit a lot of content on the cartridges. What's up, Reeler? Thank you for the 2-year resub. Thank you. New badge. Hype. Thank you. Crazy complex? Well, I mean, debatable, but in comparison, yeah, I can see that. Saving the game was pretty new. Yeah, it's true. That is very much true. I just meant in terms of game scope and content, you know? There's like a few dungeons, they all have the same tile set, and they're just like random passageways kind of thing, you know? Oh boy, these werewolves again. Oh. I could get the plate now, or I could save for the sword. I'm really torn. No, I want to do that. Honestly, I think for the sake of survival, I should just get the plate. But then again, I could always just do 3k gold and I mean, at 30 gold a kill, that's like 100 battles just to get the armor. I don't know about that. That seems like a pretty steep grind. So let's just get the plate so I can advance. Well, I'm still gonna go for the sword though, because those werewolves mess me up. I need to be able to live. I imagine there's probably a point in the game where I could go get treasures with gold. Oh, you know what? There was that one cave that had like 100 gold and a few treasures. I could just go there and grab those, leave, come back, go grab them, leave. That would be pretty fast. That wouldn't be that slow at all, but I think I wanted the XP here more than anything. Alright. Let's see how much you deal to me now. That's the same amount that I took before. Okay, 7. 10 seems like the high amount now instead of like 22. So I mean, I guess that's good. $150 XP for a level up. I wonder if defense reduces spell damage too. I feel like it does, because that only did 3. You know, I think armor was the right choice because like less damage taken means that I don't need to heal after every battle, which means I can get more battles in before I gotta rest, which means a larger net of each farming session. I think it was better that way. I mean, granted, a higher attack power weapon would be less turns as well, but you know, then you have the risk of like missing and stuff like that, so. Man, the skeleton still messes me up. I wonder if there's like some complicated stats that are not being shown, or like, you know, in NES, like FF1, you have the like the steel armor, which has a lot of defensive power, but very very low agility, and your dodge ends up being garbage on it, and it's actually worse because of that, because you just take a lot of hits, and even though they're all reduced, you just take a lot of damage anyway. So like the steel armor in FF1 is actually due to its lack of evasion, and I wonder if there's something along the lines with that. But I'm pretty sure this game is pretty straightforward when it comes to upgrades. It's like, this is more expensive, it is better, period. Nothing really complex in the stat system. Ah, yeah, you get something and it does something, then you have things. Excellent. Yes, now I understand. DQ 1 and 2 were both released before FF1. Interesting. I thought it was just the DQ one. All the first 3 Dragon Quests? are on your phone. Yeah, there's a lot of mobile DQ games you can get. Yeah, I remember reading about how DQ3 caused quite a stir. It was quite the popular release. So I would imagine DQ3 sold more than DQ1. I mean, the fact that they started giving away DQ copies to the US Nintendo Power subscribers suggests that it didn't do too hot in some regions. I mean, Remediable, this is like one of the first JRPGs ever released. Everything built its basis off of this when they were going for a JRPG as well. But Pokemon, I don't think took very much away from DQ because the first Pokemon game released in what, 2001 or something like that? 99 or 2001 or somewhere very close around there. And that's like 15 years after the release of this game, so... 95? Are you sure about that? I thought I remember Pokemon Red being like 2000 or 1999 or something like that. Oh, there's the level up. There we go. Yes. See, I was pretty close. 99 for the 98 for US, which is a year off one of my guesses. Yeah. But yeah, still, the point is Pokemon games are way later than people realize, and that's like easily 10 years later than this game came out. So Pokemon didn't really take too much from this. Not to mention the systems and everything are totally different, but this is one of the first JRPGs ever released, so... Ooh, 5 more power. 9 response! Oh my god, dude! Holy crap. 3 HP, though. No HP, no MP. But man, I'm getting a lot of strength and agility. Alright, what spell did I learn? Stop spell. So that's like a silence, probably, which could be helpful. Response, man. I'm digging the huge amounts of speed and power, though. Pikachu developed the ET and the Commodore 64. It's true. Yeah, you know your history really well. I don't think you gain defense as you level up. And I think that's one of the things that I'm, like, expecting will happen, but it's not. And so that's why I didn't really worry about armor until now. Dark Cuckoo, thank you for the... Wait, sorry, Busy Man, thank you for the sub gift to Dark Cuckoo. Welcome back in, dude. Thank you for the sub gift. Thank you. 3600 gold. Yeah, this is going pretty fast, actually.